views and opinions expressed by the host do not reflect that of the store and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed by the interviewees do not necessarily reflect that of the host, the show, the store, and the network.
Live at USJR Main Campus, Cebu City, Cebu. Good morning, Hasenians. Good morning, Cebu. This is your host, J. Vincent Brumoy. One in fairness and one in speedy news. This is Hasenians Today. At the top of the news. Restored Freedom Park opens to the public. Vietnam, important partner in ensuring food security. 700 families found homeless in Mandaue City fire. 3 killed in Basilan clash between military MILF. For the yellow card, Eliza Valdez jokes about first career yellow card. Dwight Ramos out indefinitely with right sprain ankle. Taylor Swift announces 2023 Eras Tour of US stadiums. Celeste Cortesi stuns everyone with her official headshot for Miss Universe 2022. Cebu City reopens the newly renovated Freedom Park for locals to visit. Rhea Gonzalez and the location. Trisha?
Yes, Jay. Local and foreign tourists now have a new spot to visit in downtown Cebu City after the city government and its private partner, Cebu Rural Development Incorporated, formally opened their restored Freedom Park on Friday morning, October 28, 2022. The grand opening pushed through despite the bad weather, which began hours before the tropical storm Paeng had the city under tropical cyclone wind signal number 1. Present during the ceremony are the executives of the Megaway Construction Corporation, the entity behind the carbon modernization, its subsidiary, the Cebu Rural Development Incorporated, City Hall officials, and Cebu City Mayor Michael V. Rama, who also celebrates his 68th birthday on Friday. The grand opening followed more than a month after it had its ceremonial groundbreaking last September 8. The restored Freedom Park sits at a 2,000 square meter property within Carbon Market. In an interview, Cebu City Mayor Michael V. Rama, the Cebu Rural Development Incorporated President Louis Ferrer, and Councilor Francis Espares invited the public. Cebu City Mayor Michael V. Rama, the Cebu Rural Development Incorporated President Louis Ferrer, and Councilor Francis Espares invited the public to come and visit the new spot, as he also encouraged them to take part in maintaining it.
Colon is the oldest street, Carbon District, as far as I'm concerned, is the soul of Cebu. Remove Carbon, I don't think we can claiming with pride that we are a Cebuano.
Pero more than Singapore, like we want to be a class of its own.
Nakita na ito ng history ini, ang Freedom Park sa paglabay sa mga katuwigan, nakita na ito ang transition diha sa Ulagway sa atong Freedom Park. And hopefully, pwede sa kalabuan, maangko na ito, tingnan ko sa next mga manibong Ulagway na manibong sa Singapore Light City.
Ferrer also made it clear that there would be a fee to enter the park. He also said that a total of 20 Nara trees were planted at the renovated Freedom Park. He added that their plan to put a free Wi-Fi is still on and would just need further planning. This is Trishan Gonzalez, Jose News.
Thank you, Trisha. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. meets with Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chanh. on the sidelines of the 40th and 41st ASEAN Summit and related summits in Phnom Penh, Cambodia on Thursday. Here's Conejos for the details.
Thank you, Jay. The Philippines considers Vietnam as an important partner in ensuring food security, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. said on Thursday. He made the remark during a bilateral meeting with Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh on the sidelines of the 45th and 41st Association of the Southeast Asian Nations Summit and related summits in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. During their meeting, Marcos cited that Vietnam accounts for 90% of the Philippines' rice imports. He told Chinh that he looks forward to working closely with Vietnam and having greater engagement toward having greater relations in agriculture and other areas such as agriculture and trade, investment, defense, and maritime security. As we have observed, the Philippines and Vietnam since the beginning of our diplomatic relationship have had opportunity, a growing relationship, both in the political and security side, and of course, in terms of trade and in people-to-people exchanges, Marcos said. The Philippines has de-escalated quarantine protocols and posted a GDP growth of 7.6% despite a high inflation environment, according to the Philippine Statistics Authority. Sean Lucila Conejos, signing off.
Thank you, Conejos. Jose News will be back after this short break.
Hey there. Do you feel any annoyance, stress, and overall issues? Then bring it more. Feel the deep floating for you and off the whole time. Feel the strength of the floating towards the action. Skill bites to more like the skill flight. With the ascension of the headquarters of the overall efficiency of the nation. Skills with the flash out the market off and off the whole time. Relaxation at its best. And walk now.
You're still tuning in to Jose News Today. At least 700 families found homeless rendered in a huge fire that hit a densely populated barangay Loob, Mandaue City on Tuesday night, November 2022. Here's Gonzalez for the details.
Yes, Jay. Thick smoke billows and the fire razed several houses in Barangay Loob, Mandaue City at past 11 p.m. on Tuesday, November 22. Some 250 houses were destroyed by the fire that started at 11:45 p.m. The fire spread quickly as most houses were made of light materials. The fire reached fourth alarm at 12:01 a.m. before it was put out at 2:38 a.m. Wednesday, November 23. The fire reached fourth alarm at 12:01 a.m. Officer 1 Cyrus Albert Itang, the desk officer of the Mandaue City Fire Department. The fire started at the house of Rinaldo Vigoleres, who sustained second-degree burns during the incident. Damage to property from the fire was pegged at 1.2 million pesos, said Itang. The cause of the fire is still being investigated. In a statement, Mandaue Mayor Jonas Cortez said initial assistance has been given to the fire victims who were evacuated to the Mandaue City Central School. For this said, modular tents have been put up inside the school while the city's mobile kitchen was deployed to distribute meals to the fire victims. This is Trishan Gonzalez, Jose News. Back to you, James.
Military officials confirmed 3 soldiers were killed and several others were injured in a clash between government troops and members of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front or MILF in Basilan on Tuesday. Take it away, Conejos.
Thank you, Jay. 3 were killed in action, and we have a total of 13 wounded in action. There has been no confirmation on fatalities from the MILF side, but news outlets are verifying reports that at least 4 MILF fighters were also killed in the skirmishes. According to an earlier statement from the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, an armed incident between forces of the 101st Infantry Brigade and members of the MILF side in Barangay Ulitan, Ongkayan, Pungkayan, Basilan broke out on November 8. In a separate statement on Tuesday, OPAPRU appealed to the MILF to stay to the course and work together with the ceasefire mechanisms and government forces to uphold the ceasefire agreement. In another statement, later in the day, Cobway said members of the Coordinating Committee on the Cessation of Hostilities of the government and MILF had arrived in the area to help settle the conflict, adding to the... This is Sean Conejos signing off.
Here are the Philippine Peso exchange rates as of November 27, 2022.
Thanks.
Spike, serve. At 20 all, Cherry and Port Jolina scored an off-the-block spike against the Cream Lines Delis Gaza and Pangis Panaga. Volleyball captain Eliza stepped up and challenged the lineman's and referee's call that the ball went outside. The seasoned volleyball player's protest was denied, and she was given her first yellow card. During the game, the challenge system, which could have been used to review plays, was unavailable due to a malfunction. Despite the official's decision, Eliza's team won and finished the fourth quarter at 32-30, making Creamline eligible for the semifinal round of the Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. After receiving a yellow card in the fourth set of the game against Cherry Togo, Creamline's Eliza Valdez took to Twitter to quip about the incident. On a side note, Dwight Ramos is out indefinitely after suffering a right ankle sprain in Libanga Hokkaido's 99-84 loss to Matthew Wright and Kyoto Henneris in the Japan B-League on Sunday at Yasuma Arena Takashi. Libanga on Tuesday provided an update about the Gilas Pilipinas star's injury, saying return time for the Filipino import is undecided. After accepting a layup in the fourth quarter, he left the game with 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, and had to be taken out of the court in a wheelchair. It was the Filipino-Americans' first game after playing for Gilas Pilipinas in the 5th window of the FIBA World Cup 2023 Asian qualifiers. This is your Sports on the Go, 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 found upon Hudson News Today.
Mom, I heard in the news that in a few days' time, Typhoon Adele will under the Philippine Area of Responsibility. Oh, forget about it. We're safe anyway. Mom, the waters are coming inside. Hurry, we need to get out of here. We can't move up. That blood current is set strong. There's no way to get away. I hope we evacuate us sooner. I hope I never ignore the news. Be safe. Be ready. No escape.
The Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAGASA, on Tuesday said 2 to 3 tropical cyclones are expected to develop or enter the Philippine area of responsibility this November. For now, we do not see any weather disturbance or low pressure area, so there is a slim chance to have a tropical cyclone. But 2 to 3 tropical cyclones are expected this month, PAGASA weather forecaster Obet Padrina said. PAGASA forecast isolated light rains to prevail over Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, and Ilocos Region on Tuesday due to the northeast monsoon. Padrina said the rest of the country may only experience isolated rain showers caused by localized thunderstorms. These rains are likely in the afternoon and will last for about 30 minutes to 1 hour, he said. Meanwhile, light to moderate winds and light to moderate seas will continue to prevail across the archipelago. The temperature in Metro Manila and Kalayaan Islands and Puerto Princesa will reach up to 33 degrees Celsius and up to 32 degrees Celsius in Naog, Legazpi, and Tugigaraw. Zamboanga's temperature will reach up to 34 degrees Celsius, while Davao's temperature is up to 33 degrees Celsius. Tacloban, Cebu, and Iloilo's temperature is forecast to reach up to 32 degrees Celsius, as PNA has said. That's it for our weather update. This is leaving you a quote. Let's not focus about rain and thunderstorms, but let's get. That is all.
Hey, Gen Zs, and for today's latest and hottest news. The 71st Miss Universe competition is right around the corner, and the preliminary festivities are bound to begin. Case in point, the official headshots of this in our very own Celeste Cortesi News absolutely stunning. The beauty shared photo on Instagram and encouraging Filipino pageant fans to support their favorite candidate as the voting officially begins. She said, "Thank you for your unconditional love and support. Mahal ko kayo." And go to the Miss Universe app and vote for your favorite candidate. Naturally, Celeste's celebrities section with support for the country's Miss Universe band, including fellow pageant queen Cassini Ganados, Binibining Pilipinas International 2021 Hannah Arnold, and actress Chi Filomeno. The 71st Miss Universe pageant will be held on January 14, 2023 at the New Orleans Memorial Convention Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. We definitely can't wait to see you conquer the stage, Celeste. Taylor Swift is officially hitting the road once again. The 32-year-old Grammy winner announced the U.S. dates of her coming Eras tour following the release of her 10th studio album Midnight on October 21st. She called it the journey through the musical eras of my career, past and present. Swift concluded by saying, "I can't wait to see your gorgeous faces out there, and it's been a long time coming." The ticket for sale launched on November 15th, with general admission prices starts at $49 and a VIP package starting at $199. Demand for tickets has been incredibly high during the difficulties with Ticketmaster's online system due to insufficient remaining ticket inventory. The general ticket sale originally scheduled for November 18 has been cancelled. The Eras Tour is Taylor Swift's first stadium concert since 2018's Reputation tour. Since then, Swift has released
Seems like everybody is hyped up for Taylor Swift's concert. Do check out the ticketing stores and purchase your own tickets until tickets last. Pasanians, can you feel the breeze of the Christmas season? 28 days left before Christmas. That is it for today's show. This has been your host, J. Vincent Vermoy. Hosan News, one in fairness, one in speedy news. Good day, everyone.
Only four here, so limited questions, please.
So, may I know what are your major preparations and also for your references of the information for your news?
Go ahead.
So for our preparations, we actually had a background on how to do a new casting since we both are journalists from high school, and we actually had a hard time communicating, especially since we had a member left out. Ilisan na mo siya since she was not very communicative to us. So it was very hard for us to come up with the final outline of our script. But thankfully, Sean volunteered to take up her part, to news for the national news specifically. So for the references of our news, we actually got the information on major journalism outlets like Daily Inquirer, Cebu Daily News, Philippine Star, and etc. So that is it.
In short, the four skills and technicality on the floor, there's no problem because both of you, more or less, are experts. Should I say by 80% yet? They're the official newscasters yet. That's part of your good training way back a decade ago. But since your challenge is to fix all your team when it comes to the role that they have to play, it's so difficult if one collaborates only with 20%. So that's a challenge. Good to have a very quick decision making and a good substitute perhaps if she was the reporter for entertainment section. Who are you replacing?
Miss Maureen.
Maureen Canelas.
Yeah, because I have been reading it here now. And I'm also counting how many is left out, or are there people appearing and not officially part of the list here. Okay, can we proceed to other?
How are you satisfied with your performance today? You're going to rate na lang from 1 to 10.
So, in my opinion, it is 9 over 10. Our team is satisfied with our reporting, our newscasting. Our hard work was paid off with our eccentric skills and and I can say that I am proud to each one of my members for doing their part, and yeah, we are sad
that 1 over 10 is just about the other member who wasn't able to get this position or role, because I think this team of ours had enjoyed what we were doing.
Okay,
and
that's good feedback.
yeah, and then it's sad that she wasn't able to be part of us, and then we were trying to communicate with her, but since unlucky us, we weren't able to get one chance to
give her a better opportunity. If she
Yeah.
does it solo, no problem. It's her. So, among all speakers, now you are playing 3 or 4 roles. So, multi-gifted, multi-gifted. Maybe you excel found in your advertisement, right, that pre-recorded thing, entertainment factor, okay, for the audiences, perhaps is there because they were so entertained. Okay, congratulations, okay, for showing what you have, in terms of speakers covering all roles, including their Baron Kitay, the weather forecast, or the Kuya Kim style. Okay, coming up, third question.
What was the main reason for construction of the park, especially in front of USG Army's properties?
So since we all know that Freedom Park is actually a land owned by the USGR, as a Hosenian, we are obliged to know what are our land chart. Since we guys, Freedom Park is the main reason why Freedom Park was given a topic or given a chance to be discussed here, because we all know that Freedom Park is to express the students and the teachers, especially in USJR, their identity, and of course freedom. When we say freedom, it's all about expressing one's thought, one's feeling, one's liberation, especially after going through tiring stuffs here in school. We get to go there, and since some of us don't know that that is the property owned by USJR, so in this case, you were informed about it, that it is from USJR.
But technically speaking, I am asking you to research. The piece of land was already donated to the local government. It's controlled by Cebu City, and they're creating new phase of the carbon, because without carbon, Cebu is not Cebu. We all know that.
So that's
This is one great landmark, and they are creating the new phase. With that, are both the soft and the structure. The structure, obviously, is the engineering, but it's actually total transformation, including the people there. Because literally, carbon is carbon. What was carbon before, and what is carbon today? So, okay, I am challenging you to find out why is the city government doing the redevelopment of carbon snippets.
Actually, to add on why the government officials redeveloped the Freedom Park, it's because like my team member said, that it is for the identity of the Cebu, or one of the identities that that is one of the trademarks of Cebu must be redeveloped, as to put the mark on the map, as for tourists, as for the Cebu itself to have the image for, kumbaga, excuse me, miss, can we,
Q&A is part of your grade, please.
so,
Option A or option B? Choose.
in regards to this, let's say a human body, Cebu is a human body, and 92% or 80% you take care of that body, while 22 or 20% you don't take care of it. So 20% is like carbon or other parts of Cebu that most government officials disregard, or let's say do not care, because it is too tiring. But now we have the opportunity as Cebuanos to, and also for the government officials to ignite our Cebuano passion by redeveloping the Freedom Park, as well as the USGR and other schools are coming back to face-to-face classes. They opening the Freedom Park inspires the other students as well as us to say that it is proud to be back again. It's proud to be in Cebu, and that is all.
Have some more research about Cebu World or mega-wide construction, and you're able to find out some of these videos about carbon. Okay, proceeding to the last question. Do we still have one, Mr. President? Proceed.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort did you put into preparing your presentation and this? How tedious was the process of the preparations regarding your presentation?
So, regarding to that scale, if we put our efforts in a scale, the scale will be broken because we put so much effort in our newscasting.
And in addition, Miss, as what
Can
Sean
you give her
said,
a space more a little?
Sean, what
Yes,
said
Miss
here,
Philippines.
we break the record, in scaling, which kanang, what do you call this? Kanang, we take time to, like, we go to Ayala in order to practice and preparing for our presentation.
You could have utilized your Mega 2 World Construction, okay, carbon there. Yeah. But you choose to be there, farther. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
As for the Miss Kay, since I am a non-block, I think Miss, they put, to be honest, Miss, they put more effort than me. Since I'm a non-block, my schedule would fit because sila free time. That's why I'm having a hard time to be present in their practice since ilang free time, during their free time, I'm having a class.
Did you not propose for one setting online? Was she joining?
Yes, but
There wasn't. Okay, let's have the critics now for the newscaster. I am asking these areas here. Newscasters, no? You're critiquing the newscasters? Or this one and which one?
One.
Asan ang nag-critic sa newscasters? Okay. So, number 3. Okay, go ahead. Right.
Labot, miss.
I have 3 groups in differentiated sets now, criteria. They are giving you the quality observations. So they will be focused on your performance and delivery as newscasters and news anchor.
okay, so for the first one, I will start with the introduction. So I will have you as the first speaker because I did it as like first speaker, second speaker, and such. So for the introduction, it was really good. I like your indiction and your intonation as well as your pronunciation. However, I think your voice was too low considering that we're in the four corners. I think at the back won't be able to hear that one. I know it's an introduction and it's like that on the news, but I think you need to raise your volume a bit. But I like it. And then when you did the sports news, you were also the speaker for the sports news. I really like, again, I like your indiction, your delivery for the content. It was good, and I really like your enthusiasm. When we watch the news, we can see that most of the reporters for sports news is really enthusiastic about their topic or their content, and I can see it in you, your delivery, and yeah, I can see that you have experience, so it was good. And for the second speaker would be the host. So for the host, for your intro or the first time you speak, I like your indiction as well. But for me, at first it was lacking. It was lacking because, especially it shows in your expression. If we're gonna be saying newscasting, it's not only about the voice. You must mind as well about your expression because you will be shown in TV, right? So I think you should mind that one. However, I like your induction, but for me at first it was lacking. And then you had no interaction with the audience. If you were the host, you should be engaging. But I like your intonations of voice. However, sometimes your intonation of the voice, it would be inappropriate. Like it would be like on and off at times. However, as time progressed, since you were the host, throughout the show, you were showing progress. You were improving. The locking that I had at first, it was kind of like put together already. And then for the third speaker, I would have the lady, the white lady, the lady in white. The lady in white, like the first reporter.
The white lady over there.
Your voice was loud and clear. I think at the back can hear your voice. However, for the pronunciation, it needs work. And also, there was no interaction. You were too focused in what you need to say to the audience, and as well as at some point your voice was monotone. There was like no intonation, and then there was the diction is lacking. But I think the delivery was fine considering as what you've said that you weren't really able to prepare it well because you were non-black. You're more that. But it needs work, and I think it did fine naman din, so that's good.
Kisha, the word is ceremony.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you say that? It's a ceremony, the ceremony. Next critic, please. Shall we have thank you?
Kilabot ni santo po.
Pastor? Pastor says.
I'm not really that critical. So first I started products. You both with Jay did great at the start in introducing the presentation or the program. And yeah, you did really well because I think your voices were loud enough. And as Randall said, your intonation, your pronunciations were good. And for Sean, I think you did well. You did really well. In terms of the reporting part, I guess it was good, but we can sometimes see that you're depending a little bit sa script. But anyways, it was good, and also the advertisement really it preserved the engagement of the audience to the program, and it add humor to the presentation. And next for this lady in white. So same good things on one side of the hat, but all in all, I think it was pretty good. Given the non-block, but you were still able to so still good. And Reggie, very good. I found Reggie, your segment, the energy that you showed in your part of the report was very appropriate since you were reporting about showbiz. So the energy was really fit sa Canada part. And that is all.
But don't go fading. So just be consistent. Plus your physical packaging because you're delivering for showbiz. So just put on just a little glow. Okay. We can't accommodate. Time check there is 1 minute before 9:30. Okay, 25 seconds. We'll have to finish the last two. Okay, just for your delivery, to be clear. Ladies, faster.
So, I have to critique you in all manner. So, each one of you delivered it to, you're able to deliver it good and clear, very informative, and ideas were well plotted. Then you inserted the right tone, voice, and gives emphasis to important details or the headlines. It's just that, and then the lady in white, I think your lack of confidence in terms of speaking to a lot of people. But you did a great job on it all. That's all.
You're the part there or part of the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, because are saving time. If she's not moving, then I have to proceed.
For Bermoy,
Can you present general observations? Because they will be reading it later.
I've observed that he speaks fluently and confidently in front
Generally.
as a really newscaster, and you did a lot of